Good morning, Metropolitan family and friends, virtual viewers, and those on the conference line. We thank you for joining us this morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. It is a fine morning this morning. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. We're all here, and we're here to celebrate two very special occasions. First being a special farewell to our dear pastor, and then next our celebration of Christian and youth recognition and Christian education, as well as our distinguished graduates. So with that said, let's proceed, and we just thank God for this wonderful day and these very special occasions.
Gracious God, our beloved Heavenly Father, we first of all give glory and honor and praise to your name. We thank you that you woke us up this morning with the blood flowing warmly through our veins, so that we could see another beautiful day in the summer of 2000. As we come this morning to worship you and to praise you, we acknowledge that there is much going on in our country that causes our hearts to be sad and our thoughts to be somewhat diminished because of the coronavirus, a pandemic that continues to increase and grow in our nation and the many thousands of people who have been afflicted by it, and the many families who have lost a loved one. So it is with some degree of sadness that we come to worship you today, but yet we know that you are with God. You didn't bring it about, and in fact you are protecting so many of us from this coronavirus pandemic. We regret that there are so many people across this nation this morning, dear God, who are so hard-headed that they don't want to listen to the guidelines of the scientific and medical community to do the very simple and easy thing like wearing a mask and keeping a distance of 6 feet apart. And so we have to pay the price of disobedience. And maybe it is that you're teaching your people something in the United States of America. But whatever the case may be, we leave it all in your hands, because we know that you know how to bring everything. And we put our faith and confidence and trust in you. So on this Sunday that we celebrate Christian education, on this Sunday when we uplift our graduates from kindergarten all the way through college and beyond, we thank you for how far you have brought them on their journey. We pray that you will continue to lead them on to higher ground, prepare their mind, and discipline their spirit, so that they may live victorious and successful in overcoming all. We thank you that Jesus died for us in spite of our weaknesses, in spite of our faults and failings. We ask your forgiveness, but we thank you that no matter what, you continue to love your people. No matter how far we may fall short of your glory, you never shorten us with your love. And so bless us as we go forward in this service. May everything said and done, thought and felt, be down to your glory, to your honor, and to your praise. And it is in the precious name of Jesus that we pray this prayer. And the people of God say, Amen.
Today's scripture reading comes from Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 through 7. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. Amen. This is the word of the Lord. Praise God.
Holy God, mighty on clouds,
have online access, and I'd like to thank them. And also a special shout out to grades and high school students who couldn't have their graduation ceremonies, but they indeed found alternative ways to celebrate. Today is Christian Education Sunday, and the Christian Education Ministry is so honored and excited to recognize all of our students for their graduation and accomplishments during the 2019-2020 school year. This recognition is acknowledgement of what God can do in the lives of His children. We are proud of each of you. This school year has been a lot different than usual to the pandemic. In spite of the obstacles and uncertainty, you stay focused and continue to do what was necessary to accomplish your goal. Congratulations! We are proud to present our class of 2020 graduates. From preschool, we have Emma Washington, who will be graduating from preschool this August, and she will be moving on to kindergarten. Joshua Michael Gilmore graduated from preschool. He received a certificate for being kind and being respectful. Moving on to our elementary school, we have Maya Pope, graduated from Sandy Plains Elementary School. Maya will be attending John Stricker Middle School in the fall. Jordan Sykes attends Cardinal Seaman. Jordan graduated from kindergarten. Our high school graduates, Maya Rollins graduated from Howard High School. Maya participated in many activities in school. Maya will be attending West Virginia University in the fall. Courtney Cheney graduated from John Camp High School. Courtney will be attending Case University in New York City in the fall. Continuing with our high school graduates, we have Matthew Contia, who graduated from Oxonville High School with a cumulative GPA of 4.1. Matthew was on the principal's honor roll and participated in the French Honor Society. Matthew is the MGM Local Development Scholarship recipient. Matthew will attend Howard County Community College in the fall. Riley Johnson graduated from Mercy High School. Riley has participated in many programs, to name a few: the Women in Technology Program and the Justice Club. This year, Riley received the Academic Excellence Award. Riley will attend Stevenson University in the fall, where she will major in business administration with a minor in entrepreneurship and computer science. Aisha graduated from Digital Harbor High School. She will attend Morgan State University in the fall. Her sister Zahira graduated from Digital Harbor High School and will too many times, but she did say that she will come back and share some of her good ideas and experiences with us so that we can continue the great ministry that we have here at Metropolitan. So again, on behalf of the Christian Education Ministry, we're presenting you with these cards and these flowers, and just want to say thank you for everything. And we love you and appreciate all that you've done, you and Pastor, for that, all that you've done to support our ministry and help us grow and share all that God is in our lives and share that with our students. So thank you. Sometimes I was like, put me front and center. But thank you so much from the Christian Education Ministry. And yes, I did agree to continue to help them because education is very important and it's dear to my heart. And I want to make sure our children be as successful as they can be. Thank you again. Good morning. I would like to take a few minutes to talk about offering procedures and announcements and just a couple of reminders to remember to send in your tithes and offering to Metropolitan. You can mail in your tithes and offering. And I know, in an environment like this where we're doing everything online, let's not let COVID win. And when it comes to taking away the financial strength of the church. So we need to make sure that we remember to give to God first, even in this COVID environment, and that we send in our tithes and offerings. So please remember to do that. A reminder also to support the scholarship program. We just heard all the distinguished graduates and from high school, from college, or our high school graduates and those who are in college now. They need help, they need help to pay those college bills, and they're so well deserving. You've heard all the accolades and acknowledgments. So please remember, if it's in your heart and you have the ability, please support the scholarship program and send in your donation to the scholarship program. Thank you.
We are going to present certificates to all those who participated in the Bible study of Paul's letters, 13 letters of the Apostle Paul, that he wrote during the early church, when the church was first being formed. If it wasn't for the Apostle Paul, we wouldn't have very much to go on. He is actually the primary writer of the entire New Covenant. And so we had a study of the 13 books of the Apostle Paul. And we had many metropolitan members who attended the Bible study session. And we promised them that at the end, if they didn't miss more than 3 sessions, that they would get a certificate of completion. And so I'm very happy today to list the names of those from our church that we know participated. But I was informed by our administrative assistant that there were additional people on Facebook in particular and Instagram who also participated in the Bible study. Mrs. Gray and Mrs. Alston did a good job tracking the names of the people who called in on the conference call. And that's how we got the names. But we don't have the names of those who participated on Facebook, Instagram. So we want to say to you right now, if you were a regular participant on Facebook or Instagram, and you didn't miss more than 3 of the sessions, and you'd like to have a certificate of completion, we would love to be able to give you one. So this is what we would ask you to do. Send us an email here to the church with your full name so that we can prepare a certificate for you, and we will mail it to you. So give us your full name and mailing address, and we will send a certificate to you. I have a copy of the certificate here. This is what it looks like, and it's something that you can be proud of because it is an accomplishment to study the books, letters of the Apostle Paul. And we'd love to give you a certificate if you participated and completed. Now, I'm informed that over 100 people joined in the Bible class through Facebook and Instagram. And so that, as the old church would say, that was a good turnout. Okay. So now I will read the names of those who participated on the conference call. And each of you will receive a certificate, and it will be put into the mail to you. Aisha Austin, Brian Austin, Peggy Emmons, Charles Ball, Betty Ballard, Ernestine Blackwell, Rosalind Harris Bowen, Leon Brown, Eleanor Brown, Brenda Carter, Leslie Etheridge, Ernest Gambrill, Pinckney Garner, Yvonne Garner, Earl Graves, Bernadine Parker, Lilladine Parker, Emily Hinson, Mignon Johnson, Candace Little, Joan Lockman, Donnell Moore, Trina Moore, Vicky Moore, Benita Moore, Sonia Murphy, Stephanie Elliott, Jack Pierce, Quanta Pierce, Bernadine Powell, Agnes Ray, Arlene Scott, Ava Scott, Shirley Stokes, Laverne Nicholson Sykes, Ernetta Thomas, Patricia Tunstall, Michelle Vaughn, Chandra Cables Webb, Faye Harris White, Rita Whiting, Darrell Wilson, and Sue Wood. So we thank each of you for your participation. From Sheila Myers, on behalf of Gerard and Edith Myers and family of Internet Maryland, we would like to congratulate Reverend Hinson on his retirement. They say he may not remember us, but he was our pastor at Metropolitan Methodist Church from 1959 to 1963 in Indian Head, Maryland, now called Metropolitan United Methodist Church. He lived in the church parsonage, which was across the street from our house. Congratulations on your retirement, Reverend Hinson, and to God be the glory. Reverend Gerard and Edith were good and faithful members of Metropolitan in Indian Head, and Gerard's father, Reverend Myers, was one of the esteemed pastors of the old Washington Conference, who was a retired member of Metropolitan while I was the pastor there. So no, don't you think that I forgot you. I remember you very, very well. And Gerard sang in the choir, and other members of the family were in that choir. And so I'm happy today to hear from them. My ministry started out in Metropolitan, and it is concluded at Metropolitan. So Metropolitan are the bookend of my ministry. And that, to me, that's very exciting. That doesn't happen very often in a person's life. And so I thank God so very, very much for working it out that way. God moves in mysterious ways. The other thing I want to say right now, as a part of the announcement that I'm giving, and I think Aisha has some announcements to give as well. Want to acknowledge from another family of mine, Aisha Myers. Her brother Edward passed away not too long ago, and they have donated his piano to the church, and we want to acknowledge that donation today. It's over here. I don't know if, okay, she's telling me she cannot scan the piano, but it has been delivered. It's right here, and we want to say to Alicia and to all of the family, thank you so very, very much for your thoughtfulness, for your generosity in donating Edwards in his memory to Metropolitan United Methodist. All right, thank you for a word of thank you also in closing to the Christian Education Committee. For a long time, Wesley was the chairperson of the trustee board, and when I first came 3 years ago, she was ready to step down because Kevin was in his senior year and getting ready for college and all that entailed. And so she had her hands full already. And I said, Leslie, would you reconsider? Is there any possible way that you would reconsider and continue on for at least another year and help us to move forward? Well, long story short, she prayed over, probably cried over it a little bit too. But she came and said, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to give it my best try. And she did. And she did a beautiful job. So I want to say thank you for listening to the trustee board. I said, so now that Kevin has graduated, and I can understand you're tired, because she's been in that position through a lot of hard work for a long time. And she deserved it. I understood. I said, but that doesn't mean you get to retire. So what else is it you want to do? And she said, I want to work with the Christian education groups. And so now she is the chair of the Christian Education Committee, and she's doing a good job with that. And she along with her committee and all of the people working in Christian education are responsible for the of the service today. So I just want to say that thank you so very much. God bless you. Keep on keeping on. There's a lot of work yet to be done for the kingdom of God. And God has put Metropolitan in this community and in this city to do a job. Okay? Now, you all are pretty, and I love each one of them for being pretty and being the marvelous people that you are. But God has work for you to do. And so I just want to encourage you. Be strong. You are not here to play, to dream, or to drift. We have hard work to do and loads to live. Shun not the struggle. Face it. 'Tis God's gift. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. God bless you.
One final announcement we would like to make on this farewell Sunday for our pastor. Of course, due to the pandemic, all of our officers, the members aren't here today, we say thank you. I know we had the big parade yesterday. It was awesome. So please take time to get on Facebook or wherever you can access that so you can see it if you weren't able to attend. But Pastor, we really love you. We love Miss Emily, and we're just so grateful for all that both of you all have done for our church. And I know that God is proud of each of you and all that you all have done for us. And yes, I say it again, He pushed us. He had us think outside the box, made us a little uncomfortable, challenged us. But we did step up. We became focused, and we were able to do those things. So we hope that we made you proud as we are calling you our pastor, our leader, and Miss Emily, our first lady. So thank you.
Before the next part, I want to thank our director of music for the magnificent work that you have done since I've been here. Very creative, very inspiring, and for the music that you all have brought today, thank you to each one of you for your marvelous talent and for making this such a rich service today. Keep on keeping on. You're God's children. You're doing a beautiful job. And just never forget that you are working for your Heavenly Father. And He's the one who will continue to take you on to greater things in the years that lie ahead. And I failed to give the email address to those who want a certificate who are on Facebook or Instagram. So send your name and your mailing address by email to METROSQR. That's one word. We call it Metro Square. METROSQR at Verizon.net. Verizon is VERIZON. Metro Square at Verizon.net. My point is, you have another selection not squarely on the ground. Yesterday, the church did something so magnificent, so beautiful, so touching. They surprised me. It was more than a surprise. It was more like a shock. A parade that's so beautiful. They had everything set up outside, and people, members and friends drove by and blowing their horn. I told Clarence Harris that you all were making me feel like I was the mayor of the city. It was a beautiful experience, and I just want to say thank you to Reverend Nicholson Sites and the SBRC for the celebration that on yesterday. Thank you all for the many expressions, just overwhelming. Cards, phone calls, so many expressions that I can never thank you enough for all that you demonstrated. I don't, after 65 years, I could never dream of anything as beautiful as what was done on yesterday. And so you sent me out in good fashion. And I had to take some time last night and right in the early this morning to praise God and to thank Him for it, because He put it upon the hearts of His people. And you didn't have to do what you had done. And so I'm humble, deeply appreciative of the 65 years in ministry, in pastoring church. But my ministry's not over. And it won't be over until I draw my last breath. I'm going to keep on in ministry, and you will be hearing more about the next project in the time that lies ahead. Be sure that you will always remain in my thoughts and prayers. I don't know if you can relate to it a lot, but for pastors, especially in their senior years, church has become not only like family to us, but members become very much like our own children. And so we have some beautiful young children, some middle-aged children, and some senior children. And so you will forever be in my thoughts, in my prayers. And when I get to heaven, I have a conversation with Jesus. I'm going to tell him how much I appreciate and enjoy Metropolitan United Methodist Church, 1121 West Landale Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21217. I wanted to say that out so that an angel can record that on the Lamb's Book of Life in glory. When I get up there, I want to see the Lamb's Book of Life and see Metropolitan recorded there. So that's, I say, not goodbye, but just farewell for now. And I'll be back because I still have a baptism. There's one of my 5-year-old members, sweet little girl. She adopted me as her pastor. And so when her folks talked to her about getting baptized, she said, only my pastor. Only my pastor. So I've spoken to Reverend Rodney Hudson, the new incoming pastor of Metropolitan, and he has granted me permission that when the coronavirus pandemic, when it lets up and it's safe to open up, he has given me permission to come back and to baptize my 5-year-old. So anyhow, God bless you. Now, we've come to the conclusion for a scripture, leave a scripture with you this morning from one of Paul's books, 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved to God as a workman who needs not be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of God. Now, he was talking, of course, to those going into the ministry, to study for your ministry. And that's good word of advice, but that applies to everybody, really, not just people going into the ministry, but whatever field you're going into, go into it with the intention to reach for excellence. Don't be satisfied with being average. Don't be satisfied with just being mediocre. Don't be satisfied with doing the least you can get away with it. Strive for excellence. Go be as good as you can be. God has invested His best in you. And He did it because He wants each one of us to be good at what we do. And we have no excuse. Mom's baby, which the older generation would remember. Maybe the middlers would not know who Mom's baby was. But Mom's baby was a grandmother type person who said some very funny things, but they were words of wisdom. Mom's baby said, God didn't make no mess. And that's right. God made each and every one. He invested His best. And so I encourage all of you, those under the sound of my voice, give it your best. We have 2 students here at Metropolitan who are straight A average students. And so that they are giving it all they can. So I leave that word with you today. Study to show yourself approved of God. A workman who needs not to be ashamed.
Amen.
joy, give you happiness, give you victory, and make you overcomers in this life. We pray this blessing in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.